To the people that spoke today, to the men that were charged, your stories are no longer ones of accusation. They are ones of endurance, integrity, and vindication. The foundation of our criminal justice system rests upon principles that are both simple and profound: fairness, due process, and the requirement that guilt be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. When those principles fail to protect the innocent, the responsibility of the court is not merely procedural, it is moral. Today's decision is not an act of generosity, it is an act of obligation. An obligation to the truth, an obligation to the rule of law, an obligation to the dignity of the individual. Let my rulings serve as what they are intended to be: a full and final declaration that the accusations against you are without legal or factual foundation. May this moment mark not only the end of proceedings, but the beginning of restoration, of reputation, of peace, and of the ordinary freedoms that should never be lightly disturbed. Never lightly be disturbed. However, there's another injustice in this case that I cannot remedy with the signing of my name, and that is the absence of justice for Amy, Eliza, Jennifer, and Sarah. The court is mindful that this case involves a profound tragedy for their families and loved ones, and nothing in today's ruling diminishes the gravity of their pain. The presumption of innocence that defines our system is not a formality, it is a promise. And today I hope that promise is reaffirmed. The record before this court establishes what the law now formally recognizes: that you are innocent. No ruling can restore the time taken from you. No judgment can fully remedy the burden that you have carried, but the court can and does state without qualification or hesitation that you are cleared and that your innocence is affirmed. And with that, I will sign each of the orders that the state has presented to me.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Robert Springsteen, I am entering this order, adjudging and decreeing that the charges are hereby dismissed with prejudice. Mr. Michael Scott, it is hereby ordered, adjudged, and decreed that the charges against you are hereby dismissed with prejudice. And Mr. Forrest Wellborn, it is hereby ordered, adjudged, and decreed that the charges against you are dismissed with prejudice. And to the family of Maurice Pierce, it is hereby ordered, adjudged, and decreed that the charges against you are dismissed with prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Attorneys and exonerees, I believe that concludes the proceedings for this morning. And the court is going to stand in recess, and the parties may be excused. And please go in peace.